Santa Claus Village on the Arctic Circle is about as close to a real-life Christmas card scene as it's possible to get. Every passing winter breaks new tourism records in Finland's slice of Lapland, which for decades has marketed itself as the real home of Father Christmas. Visitors, especially from Europe, stayed for an all-time high of 3 million nights last year, and Lapland tourism is now catching on in lucrative new markets, such as China.
We see big differences in what activities the different customer groups like to do here. Dog sledding and longer hikes are popular with French visitors, for example. British travelers are especially interested in snowmobiles, and the Asian tourists are most keen on seeing the northern lights.
Thanks to the boom, unemployment in the town of Rovaniemi is at its lowest in 3 decades. But for residents used to rural tranquility, mass tourism is a growing concern. Many complain of disruption and mess left behind by the thousands of visitors. Lapland's indigenous reindeer herding Sami community accuses the tourist industry of spreading offensive stereotypes of witches and shamans and profiting at the expense of their ancient culture. Plus, there's the heavy emissions cost of flying to the Arctic, an area scientists say is heating up twice as fast as the global average.
We are very dependent on flight traffic. So we are trying to communicate tourists that they would compensate their flight when they come to Lapland and also use the local services, use the local products.
Valentine Beets grew up in Botswana but moved to Finland 2 decades ago and says his thriving husky sledding business has been a long-term dream. He caters to more and more eco-aware tourists who care about animal welfare and the green credentials of his operation.
If you want to differentiate yourself from your competitors or something, this is one of the ways of doing it. And there is a growing slice of the, or a growing group of people who actually think this is important.
It's 22 days until Christmas.
As the days count down to Christmas, one man insists that all the extra visitors to his grotto won't leave him rushing to deliver all the presents, thanks to his time-slowing machine. The rest of Lapland's tourist industry is having to learn to balance the complex and competing interests here without the help of magic.